you think, boy? Well, howdy, folks. Just getting off of work. I'm still in my work clothes, but I need to start skinning out this bird. I thawed out one of the ducks my buddy shot. It's a bluebill or scalp duck, and I'm going to do. I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it in two parts. A two-part video on how to mount a duck. I have a couple little tips and tricks that I like to use to mount my ducks. So, and I really haven't been doing it all that long. I've only been mounting ducks for a year, not even a year. I've mounted like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm on my probably 8th or 9th duck right now. I've mounted quite a few, so I finally got to the point where I'm like confident in mounting birds. So still a learning process, but I have found in my experience now that there are some ways around doing more difficult tasks. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. I'm going to show you how I do it. And hopefully it helps out other people out there, because I don't know, it seems like there's a never-ending learning curve to this. You can always find new tricks and stuff doing it, and let's get into it. I really need to work on this bird because it's been thawed out for 2 days in the fridge now. I need to get on it. So here we go. Here's a bird I just did. I think I've showed it in another video, but so I got a pile of driftwood out in the backyard, so all I have to do is go pick out a good piece. Here's the wire. Here's the belly side. This came with the bill already painted. This is a ringneck duck, or I think they just call them ringneck duck. It's a pretty duck. All right, here's that bluebill. You're gonna need a water bottle or a water spray bottle, and a scalpel for this part. Let me see if I can get a good angle on this, because so I can do this very quick. I look for the breastbone. You just kind of separate the feathers. And you just spray a little more until you start seeing skin. Keep separating it until you see skin. See, that's what you want. That's what you're looking for. You just work your way up, and work your way. Well, actually, you work your way. Don't work all the way up to the crawl, because the crawl's really like tender skin. You just work your way down this way to. You can do it right before the bend. It's just like the smaller the cut, if you can work it out without cutting the whole bird completely like crazy open, but the better, because you don't have to sew as much. Tear everything apart. The reason I started doing taxidermy too is because it's not cheap, man. And I figured I have the skill set enough to learn and do it myself, so I can, you know, it's just a hobby. If I can make money doing it, I'll, you know, charge somebody. I don't even charge them for as expensive as a real tax, you know, like a professional does. Especially because I'm in the learning process of everything. Oh, wonderful. We got some longwood. What are you gonna do? I don't want to go to the butthole all the way. Pretty sure you want to go right before the vent, because I did it where you cut down to the vent and it's just the butthole, the asshole, the exit, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully you can see this. Take your blade and just work. I need a new blade. Make a world of difference now. Oh baby, this blade is nice and sharp now. All right, once you make that initial cut, just kind of work it a little bit. And you could probably. Just take your time. I don't know, some ducks are different. Some come off easier than others, the skin, but I found the ring neck was pretty, I had to work the whole freaking, had to cut the skin off the meat basically the whole way, it seems like, but just let the blade cut it, you know, like let the blade do the work for the most part. And when in doubt, cut down into the meat. Don't be afraid to cut the meat, because you'd rather cut the meat than the skin, so you blow a hole in it and you have to do more stitching. That's what everybody wants to avoid. See, like, that's not coming off. So this one's gonna fight all the way, which is fine. It's just, what the heck, man. Oh, no, I cut into the cavity. See, now coming off a little bit right here. I'll take the back end of my knife and just kind of work it. You can feel it go through. Oh, yeah. Works like a charm. All right, I think I have enough work to mess around now. So once you get this part kind of done, you wanna skin your way to the tail. And basically what you're trying to do is get to the tail, separate the tail from the body, and then once you get the tail separated, or you can do the, I'm gonna do the legs, I think. I'll do the leg. So I'll cut down to the leg and free all this up right here. And then I'll separate the leg from the body and separate this leg from the body. So leg, and then I'll do the tail, separate the tail from the body. And you want to work, so you're just like unclothing it. Basically, you're taking the skin off from the tail up to the head. Because once you get up to the wings, you separate the wings. And then the skin usually comes off the back real easily. So once you get up to the head and the crawl area and all that stuff, it's easy. You can pull it up all the way to the head just about, and the head you cut around the bill here. You cut around the bill, and then you work from the bill and work this, because it's there's a lot of connective tissue on the head itself. And then you have to be careful around the eyes and the earlobe, and then there's a BB in there. And then you disconnect the neck from the body in order to take the head out of this part, because you can take it straight out this way from the bill, where the skin's connected to the bill. You can pull it out. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm not good at explaining things too well. All right, I'm gonna try to work my way down here. It's so hard to show what I'm doing because it just is, unfortunately. And you just feel your fingers around where it's all connected. This part's pretty tight, unfortunately. But the more you do it, the better you get, you know, like. I have to cut this a little bit more. I don't want to, but it has to be done. so freaking, there's so much feathers. It's crazy. I'm trying to feel where that joint is for the leg. I'm just cutting the muscle tissue around it. And I got it. Fine. So I got my finger on the bone, and I take these clippers and I'll just clip right through the bone, and should be able to kind of might have to get a headlamp or something because this is ridiculous.
It helps the speaker lead his audience into
That's what I'm gonna get for now, and then just do the same over here.
an imaginary picture. Usually it's something that moves.
You can even kind of like take your knife and like press down on the meat as you looking for the cuts that you need to make. I just freed up like a ton right there. I'll make it nice. Work these legs and this tail. Just keep working it. I mean, look at that. I'm in good shape now. It's amazing. Wow. I do this thing where I just walk my fingers in there. Nice and easy. I'll be back and get my headlamp. All right, folks, I'm back. Oh no. We lose some tail feathers. Gotta be careful. If I could free these legs. A little better. There we go. legs free. Go back over here and do this leg. I'm just trying to free the legs up now as best as I can because I don't know why this one came so much. Oh, that's why. Oh. Sweet. So basically I just kind of like skinned the leg. And I'm just cutting the meat, kind of freeing it up as best I can. So you got a nice free chunk of skin there. And bring it back around. Do the same thing on this side. But this I need to I'm gonna cut through the bone, just cut as close as you can to the joint. Yeah. Nice cut. Just be careful of that skin. That's all I can say. So that's freed up now. I should be able to get this tail out. Should be. Go at it. Just feel around for that spine, the tailbone. And I'm just gonna take these and find it. So she should be free now. this is pretty involved, that stupid tail. You got a weak stomach, you're not gonna be able to do this crap. So I'm through the tail. Pretty sure I am. It's hot. It's hot, it's hot. So I'm just gonna, I've got like all the hide in my hand, I'm just gonna cut this. Because it's not being easy. Uh-oh. Something has happened right here. I don't know what. Might have a little bit of a blowout. It's gonna fight me all the way, it seems like. What the heck? Is it? Flip it back around and get these wings off. We're getting there though, that's for sure. Just take a finger and poke, poke, poke. Don't poke too hard. Enjoy. I ain't mess with that just yet. Alright. We're getting there now. Freaking fly in here. Ugh, stinky. Chop, chop, chop. See, I found the joint. So you should be able to touch this. Alright. So you need to keep this neck. Cut it right at the base here. That's your measurement for your neck, the foam neck. So I'll cut it right here somewhere. Pop it. There's the body. So this is what you're left with. That's what you're left with so far. Got the tail. Look at that. Wings are still in there. I'm gonna do the bill next. Let's see if I can. So the bill. Wow, that bill's pretty intricate looking. I should get another blade. Only got like 1,000,000 of them, so. I'm getting all this. You're gonna wash this anyways, so gosh, it's a lot of water. Don't be afraid to get it wet. Do something about this fly driving me nuts. take my knife and I stick it in there, and I'll swoop it and come back. Take it, stick it in there, swoop it, come back to the line. Just makes it kind of easier around these corners. For me, anyways, for me. Just take your time. Just take your time. I'm sure glad I could see close up, because if I couldn't, I'd have some problems. This might be working. So I got like every bit of chunk of flesh, basically, without messing it up too bad. Ah, freaking fly! I'm gonna kill you. Nobody wants to see a fly. Nobody. That's it for that. Now it's gonna work again. And people do use borax to grip it. Just take a little bit of borax and then you sprinkle it on the flesh and it helps grip. I barely use it because I don't really need it too much. Kill that fly. But there's a lot of moisture in this thing for some freaking reason. It's kind of working. It's working pretty good, actually. Yep. Like usually, you gotta cut through this eye. I'm just trying to cut, make sure I'm cutting low enough where it's not. There we go. I don't think you don't want to mess up the eye lash or the eye or whatever. Clean that off in a minute, whatever that goop is. Yucky. This thing's been sitting in the freezer for a little bit, so. Too long. Gotta be careful around these ears too. Where you at, ear? Should just be able to work it down now. So you gotta save the head for the measurement. Okay, so that's it for that part with the wire brush, the skin, get the fat off. Now I got the wings to do. Take this off. You gotta get the oil glands out of the tail. You gotta get all the meat, all the fat. You gotta get the feet out. Alright. Just take a shovel handle and put it. I have a handle somewhere, but this will work. This out of the way. This crud. So. Shovel handle just helps hold it there and get the work off. Helps you invert the skin, so now I can see what I'm doing. Just like that, I got a leg. Do it on this side too. Around the where the leg meets with the feathers. So then you just take the meat off the bone. Take these, they work pretty good. Just gonna pull it all off. Saves time instead of cutting it all. We're trying to cut it anyways. One leg, that's what you do with the leg. And then we'll jump right over to the wing. Take the wing right there at the shoulder. Put the shoulder in there. I usually have a fan on in here, and it keeps the flies away. But for videoing purposes, for instructional, whatever, I can't talk. For making content on this taxidermy. So you can pull it down to about there. You're gonna have to cut some of this connective tissue. So there's a little split right here when you get to the elbow, basically. You want to cut where it meets that. Just cut a little bit at a time. You can mess this up pretty quick. You have to follow that line the best you can. Because it like connects, it wraps around like if it was your forearm. The skin like is connected pretty good. I mean, when I first did this, I was like, man, what am I gonna do here? Kind of tricky, I ain't gonna lie. So once you get past the elbow right here, there's feathers that are connected to the. It seems like they're connected to the bone. You could take your fingernail. You could take. You could take a. You could take this back in and like just scrape it along here. But I don't want to do this. So I just take my fingernail. Just kind of work your way down. And you get to the part where it's like the wrist part. And once you get there, you just, that's it. Nothing else we can do. It's as far as we go. As far as I go. I ain't going any further. So that's what you're left with. So that's like the, and you just clean all the muscle meat off of here and here, and keep this. You need this, and you need this. These are, regular ones in here. Just cut it. Oh my gosh, why? Alright, last part is the tail. I mean, you know, you get the gist on the wing, and there's the wing. We did the wing, we did a leg. Let's finish up the tail. Basically just work these pliers like all around it. Just kind of clip it. Good. And I ripped the hole. Of course I will. So next I'm just gonna finish the leg, finish the other wing. Gotta trim all this meat off, and then I'll show you where I wire the fat off. I use this wire brush here, one of these softer wire brushes, just to, it takes a little bit more time, but it's safer. So, stay tuned, folks. You take the skin, and instead of using a wire wheel, I use the wire brush and just take this here fat off. And it works really well. Especially for where like green winged teal, like really, really supple skin birds, or small, or birds with like little, like really paper thin skin. It works like a dream. So all I did was go around, and you still got to be careful with this thing. It'll tear the skin too. If you're not comfortable using the wire wheel, this is a good it's a good way to avoid that. That's for sure. Look, I even forgot some meat still. Jumping the gun. Dang, I still left a lot of meat. It's bad. What the heck's wrong with me? Definitely don't want to leave any meat. Should go bad. Oh my gosh, I almost cut through the skin. I mean, you can see all the fat, so you know it's work. I know it works good. Just take your time. Don't get too crazy. Oof. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful. Almost went through it again. Use the wire brush and a knife, and if you take your time, it'll come out good. I promise you. Have a good clean mouth. So, I'm gonna clean it one more time, and then that's it. That's it for now. tomorrow out of here. Just stick it in there and basically just force it out. Come on, boy. So this is the degreaser I use, oil eater. This stuff works friggin' phenomenally. So I just put about that much in there. Water. It's cold. I just put cold water in there because I'm scared if I put hot water in there, the feathers are gonna come out or something. So cold water works good. And this stuff will clean the feathers and everything. I mean, it'll get the blood out, is what I mean. Sorry. Look at it, it's already. Kind of flap it in there, try to get in all the feathers. As if it was alive, cleaning itself still. It's gonna be a pretty duck. I mean, it already is a pretty duck, but it's gonna be a pretty mount. Over. Might do one more time, it's pretty dirty. I'll do another. So just do 2 rinses of this degreaser stuff, man. I'm telling you, you don't need dishwashing soap, you don't need all that stuff. This degreaser is where it's at. Soak. Let that soak for a half hour, I believe. I could take a break. Oh. Let's see. Here's that water after I put that degrease. Look at that water. It's so. I mean, it just. That pulled everything out of there. Probably should rinse it a little bit. If you're able to leave this part, shoot, you're in good shape. You don't want to, dude, I made a mistake and cut into here and it was a freaking mess, man. I'm telling you, it was a mess. It was hard. It was hard to save, but I managed to save it. It was just not easy. I'll tell you that. Just If you take anything from this video, don't cut into here. Just don't do it. Don't do it. It's hard to save. Been there, done that. Don't ever want to do it again. All right. Okie doke. All right, I put in the cleaning solution, that degreaser, for one more round of cleaning. We'll leave in there for another half hour. Rinse it real well, and then I'm gonna bag it. Well, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna bag it? Yeah, I'll probably leave it wet. I'll put it in the bag. I'll put it in the fridge outside in my garage, and then tomorrow, take it out there, dry it, show you how I dry it. I got a little system that I do. It's pretty funny. And then I'll dry it, it's moist, put it in a plastic bag, put it in the fridge for tomorrow. It should be fine. And then tomorrow I'll make the mount and all that good stuff, and I'll show you how I do that, and sew it up and mount it in a flying pose. And I'll mount it in that flying pose with the ringneck dove, and mount it in that flying pose. We'll pick out the piece of cypress wood tomorrow, and we'll put the ducks on the mount, or on the wood, and we'll display them the way they look natural. And I've actually got some dried out grass here too that I'm gonna put on there because it looks nice. We'll put that on there, and I think it's gonna turn out to be a pretty nice mount. Stay tuned for part 2. All right, see ya.